something you made?
Breather valve on a Shovelhead motor.
No, I know what it is. I meant the hone.
No.
An actual tool?
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Is that a Harley tool?
No, Harley don't know how to do this stuff. Industrial stuff. An external hone.
Yeah, that looked like it was really hot. Had a big nipple.
Yeah, my polish with the span paper didn't work, so I'm gonna pull out the real equipment. Yeah, let's go clean off and see what happens. Still,
Was it having a tight spot?
still got the tight spot in it.
I fucking trashed that breather gear, man. Put a new S&S breather gear in there.
These things don't work very well anyway, no matter who makes them. There it goes. That was it. Just out around. And it works, see? There's some burrs in the case too that where the holes were drilled through. There's a big hole in there. There's a burr spot. So this had just enough roughness that it cut the high spot off the case it was hitting on. So once I turned it 2 or 3 times, it loosened up. See, now it works correctly. Doesn't bind. That's what we want. Alright, so that's working.
That gear's a little bit different there, huh? Wide pinion gear?
Yeah, it's the early one.
Huh?
It's the early one. Okay, we got the crank back in the case. So it's spinning like it's supposed to.
Case all sealed up?
No, mock up. And you can see I got it centered here. See how the party lip is in the center of the rod now? Because I had to offset the crank that way. Because the case is machined wrong.
Nice.
Yeah, we still got some clearance down inside.
Okay, wait,
here.
back that up one more time. You
What?
got this centered up. This case was machined wrong again? Or that
Yes.
was the early one, the other one?
No, this one is too. If you go back a couple of videos, you'll see it.
You had to shim?
I did this before it was polished. You missed that part. Yeah, I had to stick one of these 50 thou S&S shims here behind the timkin on that side, which shoved the crank this way to get the rods centered back up in the case, because if I didn't do it, the rods would have bottomed out. They would have bottomed out here in the piston, and the whole thing would have been cocked over under a load to go up and down, which would cause all kinds of problems. It would run, but it'd be kind of a lazy motor. Everything would be worn, be under a side condition. Alright, so I got that checked. So we got our pinion bushing we just fitted the other night.
Check
Which
the,
was
check the
late
cam.
last
and
night, early this morning, whatever the hell it was. So now I got the cam here going in.
Check it with the end play.
And we fitted up the new cam bushing. Had a gasket out earlier. Where's the breather up? Got to check to make sure all these parts work correctly together.
No immediate need for timing.
It's timed.
So for checking the cam end play, you are gonna make sure that it's timed.
I'm checking rotation to make sure it works. I'm on the wrong gear.
Wrong mark.
Problem when you work on the engine stand, you can't see anything. So the marks are lined
You're
up.
close. This one's
This stupid ass piece of shit over here. The reason it's on the stand, we got this stupid ass bearing thing over here.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's your marks are lined up. So you got to get it where you can see it with the camera, because I can't move the motor. You can turn the light on finally? Not yet.
I'm gonna try.
There, now you got a light. Okay, marks are lined up.
Everything does rotate together.
Washer. That should chewed up wash that was in there. It's like somebody was eating on it. Oh yeah, it's almost burr free there. Almost. Not quite burr free. Now it's burr free. Minor cleanup requirements. Alright, now we can check our end plays. I can also check the backlash too. See no drag going on, that's a good sign.
Run a couple screws in.
Rotates, another good sign. Well, I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't have to, because I already know see this little in play. You look right over there so we can see it. We're only off by that far. The breathing timing is the one down over on this side. Yeah. Trying to get in there to. It's got a little bit of free play in it too. So everything's nice and loose. I don't care about the breather being loose. I do care about this being slightly loose. So we're going to go ahead and measure this one and change it.
Tighten it up just a hair.
So what number we got? Showed you how to read that last time. Good number?
No.
Why not? You read it. So what do you got?
10th under 75.
Where's the 10th? Where's the 10th mark at? That's not a 10th, that's a thousandth.
Okay, that's 1,000 under.
No, it's not a thousandth under, it's a little over half a thou under. It's 3/4 thou under right there. 10ths are on the side of the mic. Either way, you figure out what size washer I need to get, 'cause I already put it in there. Because I already read it 5 minutes ago, so I already know what it is.
Right. I'm going to start carrying mine around.
If I was waiting for you to figure out what it was going to be, I'd have to go home and come back tomorrow.
Ouch.
And the problem is I probably got too thick of a washer now because this gasket's going to give quite a bit. Because I just gave it a big heave-ho. Yeah, we're already tight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we're tight. We're squeaky.
Well, if it's zeroed at 75,000, then it's 74,000.
Well, the thing is the gasket gave a bunch, so.
But I mean, my number here, that would have been 74,000. 1,000.
24.5. That off? It is now. Okay, now you can put your finger in it. Do something with your finger besides what you normally do. Okay, we got the stock washer back in. These stupid format gaskets so stinking thick. After you collapse them down, they go to a regular gasket. So now the shims are correct because it's made for a regular gasket. And the breather gear down below is the same thing. It was good. We got a little bit of backlash in the teeth here. That's the backlash. You're going up and down with the teeth right in here. So it'll make a slight amount of noise, but not too bad. Biggest thing is it turns over nice and free. There's no drag on anything. Everything moves back and forth. So our alignment's good. Cam shims are good. So that was our check for here. So we'll go ahead and take this all apart, put sealer on it, and start putting it together for real. So blow it apart. I think we have to watch me blowing apart. Okay, we're finishing up putting the sealer on the cases. We already did that one over there. Nice even thin layer on here. No extra. Don't want sealer and solder removal. Already pre-lubed the bearings. It's ready to go together. Stock case, you don't have to beat them on like that. They got on these, you have to. Alright, short bolt. Small bolt. Other small bolt. Maybe this one goes over here. Ooh, it's even worse. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, how the fuck he did that is beyond me.
You're not filming it, are you? I want to use zip bolts. Make sure everything turns over. Once I missed.
No zip gun on the smaller ones.
Nope. They strip out too easy. Still turns. Now you go and torque them. See, look at what happens with the torque going and spinning it. See the letters here? Now look at how quickly they turn. Tells me, see how that barely even moved? I'm also listening to the sound of the air gun. Tells me the torque. I know what my zip gun does, so yeah, how tight they are. Alright, that's good. Spins over nice and free.
Oof, that is nice.
Make sure the pinion shaft is not wobbling. See how it goes straight. Doesn't have the twin cam wobble to it. Stupid motors. Okay, then we just wipe off the excess. See where someone's got on the rod already. Gotta watch out for the mechanics that put shit all over the rods. This stuff just kind of rubs off. See how it breaks up and goes away?
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep the residue out of your motor when you're doing this.
So the glue is not good for the internal parts.
No, it's not good in there, especially in the roller bearings. Tends to make them not want to work as good.
Big blob on the backside of the connecting rod.
No, that was a bad place to have it. Better there than inside the bearings, though. You could wait for this to dry and hit it with like brake cleaner or something. It'll pop it off pretty quick too. But I tend to like get it out of my way now because when I touch it, it makes a big mess. I don't want it all over my tools and my fingers. So I get rid of it now. Alright, shut that off. You just got to do this.